Right. Right. So, we are back. This is just some chill out. Aim, how are you, mate? Yeah, we're just going to chill out here and chew the fat and just have a look through some stuff. So, let's go to a new career. Whatever. Just use. Download the latest. That's fine. Download the latest squads. So hopefully we can start Journeyman up. I'm aiming for this Sunday, if I can get everything else in play, and we'll have a chat. Liverpool FC, how are you? Racer Jake. Yeah, I'm gonna have it. That's the other things I need to have a look at is Musley's mods and see what's available for me. But we'll get into it properly with the in the actual stream. We're going to go from the dot, from right here, from this point in the career mode. We'll set up the manager. We'll do everything. But for now, it doesn't matter. We just do whatever. What we need to discuss, though, is I'm not going to put anything in place in this one in regards to which leagues we need to go to next or countries or anything like that, like we have in the past, because that was more of a, for the edited style series. This is live and on the fly. So I'm thinking we just go ahead in that first episode, and what we'll do is we'll pick a league and then maybe randomize a team or something like that. I'm not too sure yet. But yeah, we will be taking whatever national team is offered to us, and we will be only scouting teams that do have an international squad in the game. So that's probably the biggest change. Normally we'll take the first one provided that you could scout them. Well, now with PC mods and all that, we can scout any country. So whichever country comes knocking on the door first to offer us an international job, that will be the one that we take, and we'll try and take them to as many World Cups as possible. Timmy, welcome back. Europe only. No, I don't want to narrow it down to just Europe. I want to kind of start at least in a league that we've never played in before. That's the whole idea with the Journeyman, is that you get to experience different parts of the game. So we've obviously done a French series before, we've done a German series before, we've done an Italian series. We've played in Japan. It was Gamba Osaka that we played with in one of the Journeyman series. So we have been to Japan before. Korea we have played in before. We were the Samsung Blue Wings. Mexico, I think we've been to. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Yep, we went Santos Laguna. The Netherlands. Have we been to the Netherlands? Because that could be an interesting one, starting in the Netherlands. I'm not sure. Or did we have Ajax? I cannot remember for the life of me. Norway, I'm pretty sure we've done. I think we had Mold FK and Rosenborg as well. Poland we've been to before, but I don't think the team actually exists anymore. The Polish team that we used. They had the elephant on their badge from memory. Portugal, I'm not sure if we've been to Portugal. That would be an interesting... Oh, yeah. Guimarães kind of rings a bell. Yeah, Ajax, okay. Ireland we've done. We've done Ireland before. Romania we definitely haven't done, but I think Tomo's doing a series in Romania at the moment, so I wouldn't want to step on his chops. Saudi Arabia, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we've been to Saudi Arabia. Scotland we definitely have not done. We've never ever done a series in Scotland, and Hibernian would be the team that I would like to use. Spain we've done. Sweden, have we done Sweden? I cannot think if we've done... Oh, we might have done Malmo. Switzerland we have done. We went to FC Basel in the Chase the Ace series. Turkey, I think we went with Istanbul. USA we've done because we were... we've done... Toronto. Argentina we've done as well because we did Buenos Aires, which is the Boca Juniors. Australia we've done. Austria, I'm not sure if we've been to Austria. Belgium we've done. We've done Club Bruges. Brazil we've done. We had... Who do we have in Brazil? I know we've done Brazil. Chile I don't think we've done. Lyric, how are you? Malmo we have, yep. China we definitely haven't done. So that could be an interesting one. Colombia, I don't think we've done Colombia. But I mean, I don't know if I want to start as a South American one. Denmark, I don't think we've done Denmark either. Yeah, so I mean, there's a few leagues that we haven't touched. You know, we've got options, but I'm just kind of thinking that we just go through as many clubs as we can, win as many titles as we can, and get our international job offer, and then work from there. So I guess in the first stream, we'll put a vote out to whoever's in the chat at the time. I'll put out enough, warning and stuff to say that this is when we're going to do it. Basically, I'm thinking Sunday after the Youth Edition episode goes live. So usually that's at 7 p.m. for me on a Sunday. So probably after that, like 8 o'clock, we'll kick off our Journeyman stream for a couple of hours, and we'll just get stuck in and start doing some work. And, you know, there's lots of simulating, a few games to be played here and there, and we'll just see what we can do. China would be pretty interesting because the difference in teams is, you know, quite, to be fair, I will murder a lot of their names. Look at that. Club worth 116 million. You're having a laugh. You're having a laugh. Leagues, yeah, as I say, I'm going to leave it completely up to the chat, but I would like to go somewhere and at least start where we haven't played before. So I'm thinking China, Denmark, or Scotland. I just got a real big... Like, Scotland's never been offered from what I can... From any of the memories I have of all the Journeymans that we've done. I just cannot for the life of me think that I was ever offered a Scottish job. And like a Hibs series would be, you know, right up my alley. Now, we're not going to go ahead and change any of the league team kits or anything like that. We're just really going to worry about our international side. That's probably the main, you know, ins and outs of it. Other than that, we're just going to go for broke, try and win some championships and some titles and get ourselves to some World Cups, hopefully. That will be the main ticket. But yeah, we're just chilling out. So, I don't know. What should we do? What should we do? Let's back out of that. Let's go to kickoff. Let's go to kickoff. Yeah, see, I wouldn't do Celtic or Rangers. I wouldn't do Celtic or Rangers. Because they're already big clubs. We want to establish new, you know, new teams in those areas where the youngsters can turn into the powerhouses, and hopefully, if they're European based, would be in the Champions League. Yeah, I do like Hibs. That's the team that I would support in Scotland. There's a match. There's a match-up. Hey, that Hearts kit's not too bad, actually. I don't mind that. I like the kits that just have, like, something about them. Yeah, irregardless of the country, you should always pick one of the weaker teams. Yeah, I agree. I mean, yeah, if you were going to go Scotland, well, we basically would, Hamilton 1 star. But for the sake of it, I would like to do Hibs. But that's going to come down to, what the people in the chat want. Romania, I want to steer away from Romania. Tomo's doing a Romania series at the moment. So probably, if we get a job there later, maybe, but I don't want to start there. The new league is Romania. Phew. There's some rough teams here in Austria. Ten people watching, just me chewing the fat about Journeyman. Yeah. This streaming channel's about us having some fun, man. Like, I don't take this channel that seriously. It's not the main channel, and that's why I test stuff out. And the thing with the Journeyman is it does take as much time to edit as a normal Youth Edition video, mainly. And the guys that love it really love it, and the rest of the people just skip by it and don't have any interest whatsoever. And that actually pulls away the way the YouTube algorithm works. It pulls away attention from the main series. So I'm reluctant to put Journeyman back on the main channel unless it, somehow takes off. So I think in a live format, it's going to be better. What I'm hoping is to be able to showcase. Wait, let's just say I get the live editor up. Okay, live editor. So if I go play edit, I should be able to do that. So you guys can actually see what's happening. So then I can have the live editor out and we can do whatever we want. This Iniesta, we can go, yeah, cool. Iniesta is now 14 years old. And then, you know what? Like, his potential is now 97. And let's just, we can do whatever we want, really, if we want to get real crazy. Personally, not really want to do this myself. But, we've got the options there, the same way as we do with the Youth Edition series for, checking. I try not to come in here too much because I don't really want to see potentials. But if we have to come in here and edit appearances and stuff, we can do it. And then we hide that. And then we're back to FIFA. Yeah, Chase the Ace is good. It's kind of coming into fruition in the Youth Edition series the way we've set up Oldham. So, yeah, well, I don't know. It's a little bit different, but same sort of thing. You got to understand that when I came up with all those concepts, Chase the Ace, Flip FIFA, and all that, that's when I was doing daily uploads, which at this point in time, I don't even know how I was keeping up that amount of uploads. Maybe there was less involved with the edits and stuff like that, but from a sense now where I've had to drop back to, 4 days, just with the amount of work I have in life and the way the missus' schedule and everything's worked out, to spend time with her and everything. 4 days is, normal. Is it natural that not all of them will take off? What do you mean? And Lyric, I'm enjoying the mods, man. I'm trying to not use too many. just enough to keep, FIFA still interesting. And of course, yeah, the kit stuff. The kit stuff I really do enjoy. Because like I can hang on. I wonder if I can. Can we go to Photoshop? Is that going to give me? Yeah, okay. Right, so to give you an idea, what am I trying to do here? That's the next question. Let's add a window capture and Photoshop. Bear with me. Okay. Like the 5-minute series. Yeah, that really didn't do anything on the channel, to be fair. Like, I thought it was a decent concept, but, if you don't get the clicks and don't get the views, it dies pretty quickly, and then everything else on the channel suffers. So, yeah, this is... I don't know if anyone understands how the kits work and all that kind of stuff, but this is basically what the new home kit is. So, if I turn all this off, you start with a concept, and then start adding all your bits and pieces that you want on there. So I've obviously added some claws, the youth edition, the numbers, some mini lions, the go-to game logo, the captain's armband you need on there, of course, the Salford logo, the sparring logo, and there you go. Like, that's the kits. Now, if we kill that, go back to that, there we go. So, I mean, we could make some international kits. Let's have a look at what international teams are in here. So, I'm assuming we're not going to get offered a big job. So let's have a look at some of the low-rated teams. We've got Bolivia, could possibly get offered to us. Bulgaria would be an interesting one. China. I mean, once we get the mods in play, they'll all have their proper logos and all that kind of stuff. We've done Finland before, so I won't take Finland, and I won't take Ireland, and I won't take We've done Australia before, and who was the fourth one? I'm just trying to think now. Or Austria, correct. We won't be doing Austria. We've done them before. So, ideally, we're going to get one of these lower-rated teams and then build them up with youth players as we move through all of the clubs around the world, as we do with our Journeyman every time. So, a Bolivia will probably knock on the door. Bulgaria, which we'll actually be able to scout now. Maybe a Canada. The issue is that there's no World Cup qualifying. So, when you get those like Canada and USA and Mexico, I think 2 out of 3 get offered a World Cup spot, so sometimes you don't get one. Yeah, I did Northern Ireland, sorry. The other interesting one, do you know what would be good? Would be Iceland and getting another Gunnarsson. India would be top of my list. I can tell you right now, an Indian World Cup series would be absolutely outstanding. Because we could make some awesome kits. They will have no regens in the game, so it's completely up to our scouting ability. So hopefully India does come knocking on the door. New Zealand would be cool. They're back in FIFA again, and they've got really cool kits anyway. I really do enjoy these international kits. It's where I get inspiration from. It's simple. It's just got that fern on it, and then the black one on the sleeves. I like that Kiwi kit. Norway kit's in here, not too bad. And obviously once Musley's stuff's in, because Paraguay's just colours, obviously. So we'll sort them out. Don't know why the number's right on the breastplate, but we can sort all that out as well. Peru. We can give them some really cool looking kits. Even though Muzza's kits will probably be in play once I get that all up and running. That Romania kit's quite nice. It's quite nice. Yeah, they're unlicensed, but yeah, once Muzza's stuff gets in play, I'm pretty sure we should be fine, shouldn't we? So that Scotland kit, right, that is where I got the Salford kit from, the new Salford kit. I've just basically took that Scottish kit, made it red, all sorted. Bob's your uncle. Oh, Slovenia. They're not licensed. That's really gross. We'll be changing that. And I haven't tested, but I could possibly put a third kit in like I have done with Salford. I'm not sure. I'd have to have a look. South Africa. Be another interesting one. Do you know who else has a cool kit? Is it? I only noticed. Is it Switzerland? No, their kits aren't in. Must be Austria's kit. Yeah, Austria. I don't know. You can't really see it too closely, but on the red kit down the bottom, they've got like the Alps. Yeah. Fake players. Well, that won't matter because we're going to replace them all. So, I mean, that's my lateral thinking. Do you think that that's going to work for us? Basically, we start up the stream this Sunday. I'll try and have all those mods and everything in play and all ready to go. And then we will pick the league that we start in and we'll get motoring along and hopefully we get that international job in the first season. Because what was it last year? Was it the third season before we even got an international job offer? I'm not sure. There might be something on the live editor that job offers. Oh yeah, there's a national team job offer thing that you can click here if we really get stuck. You should start at random team using the kickoff random thing. Yeah, well, that's another option. So, random. But the thing is, we'll pick the league because I don't want to start in, So even if we went Scotland and then we went random, we'd rather maybe. No, I don't know if we can go random. Because we want to pick which league we start in, and then we probably want to look for the lowest, shittiest team we can and turn them into a powerhouse with all of our youth players that will have high potential. Maybe we can even, if we wanted to get really crazy, we could set up the live editor youth scouting policies. There's an option in it to bring back 15 players per report. It'll reveal their overall and potential. you can give them automatically 95 potential. There's heaps of stuff that you could do on the live editor if you really wanted to. But it just depends how much we want to mess with the series. I mean, it'd be hilarious if you had a whole season of just bringing in players, but then, yeah, I guess your own country, you wouldn't want 95 player potential for everyone. That would kind of ruin the factor. We wouldn't have a Clemens Binhammer type player or a Dylan Allen that might just be a star of the show. Who is the worst team in FIFA 20? Who has the lowest rating out of every team? Wait, let's go FIFA. FIFA. Let's go. Alright, so teams. And then overall. Right, so the worst team apparently is UCD Dublin. UCD Dublin in Ireland. I mean, we've done an Irish series before, though. That's where we started one of the original Journeymans. Oh. I mean, it could be. It could be. We could go back to Ireland and just start with this half-star team and see what happens. Right, let's do this. Back out. Is the game going to crash? No, the game's not going to crash. Good. All right, so let's start a new career. Use current squads. Let's just have a look at Ireland. Let's just get this cool cat on the end. And we'll just advance. Right, Ireland. Ugh. Cool kit though, that home kit with the. Oh geez, it's nasty. It's nasty. 57 grand transfer budget, so we won't even be able to get decent scouts off the bank. I mean, we can edit that with a live editor if we really want. We can just give them 5-star scouts if we want to. These are all the things that we will need to discuss in that first episode. Maybe I don't know. It's tough. It's tough because we're just going to be scouting randomly until we get that first one. Do you want to throw that in the other place, Jake? Just for my reference. Because yeah, I mean, do we really? Fuck! What time is it? 10:15. It's been a long day. If you don't already know, I get up at 5:45 every morning, and I usually get to bed at midnight, just so that I can make videos. Right. So everywhere's got a decent trend. Wait. How have they got a transfer budget of 116 grand and they've got 13.6 million? I mean, how are you supposed to get anywhere in Saudi Arabia? 134. Not even going to be able to get scouts with that. Oh, fuck. Stop yawning. Right. But I guess, yeah. I'm gunning for this Sunday at 8 p.m. Perth time. So let's have a look at the clock. 8 p.m. So lunchtime in the UK on Sunday. 6 a.m. on the East Coast of America. 4 a.m. LA time. But I guess they can chip in afterwards. But the initial setup Yeah, I'm looking at 8 p.m. Perth time, so 11 p.m. Melbourne, lunchtime in London. What do you want me to look at? LSK Lods. What league's that? Lods. LSK Lods. Lods. LSK Lods. Poland. Yeah, man, I wouldn't be adverse. We haven't been to Poland for a long time. Poland, what was the bloody team? I'm sure it started with a T, and they have an elephant on their logo. Hey, it's almost a Sparring DK logo. Term Elise. Oh man, Racer Jake knows his shit. VIP. Yeah, we could start in. Yeah, Poland would be interesting. Because, I mean, what's like Warsaw? 3-star. It wouldn't take us long. It wouldn't take us long to move on from Poland. And then they would be hopefully holding on to their players. See what we can do. Oh, hang on. Let's see if I can get this cranking. Because this would be handy if you could see this shit. Let's add another window capture, RDBM. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I don't know if any of you are familiar with the Revolution database, but basically, if we open this up, and give it a minute. This is basically a program that you can use to change settings in the database. Right, so if we go here and we go to Teams, so what was the team? Lods. It's not going to find it that way. Let's just search by name. All right, here. So within FIFA, there is this domestic prestige and international prestige rating. Now this rating here will actually do calculations behind the scenes on where they feel the team should be sitting in the league if you aren't playing with them. So what we could do through the Journeyman is once we finished and won a championship, we could take this and this values and increase them to, say, like a 10 and a 9, like Manchester City. So they're supposed to be one of the top Premier League teams in that league. And therefore the players should want to stay there. They won't do stupid transfers and all that kind of stuff because they feel like they're a shit team. And it will keep them towards the top of that table so that they're playing Champions League and all that kind of stuff. We've got that option as well. The joys of the mods. So, for instance, if I look at Oldham, what I've done in our Youth Edition series, because this is the Youth Edition file, Oldham is sitting at 4 and 5, which isn't too bad because I didn't want them to be crazy good because it balances out with the overall. Rating of the team as well versus their domestic prestige, basically. So, who else is in the championship at the moment? I mean, in the League One, say Forest Green. See, Forest Green have the same domestic prestige setting as Oldham. So technically, by the end of the season, if those two teams get to the end, it should be on whoever's got a higher rating should finish higher in the table, if that makes sense. So if we scoot across and look at, so there are 60, 62, and there's so many numbers here that you can really mess with stuff. 63. So the match day rating 61, 63, 64. And if we look at Oldham, 62, 63, 61, overall of 62. Yeah, do you know what would be crazy if you just set all of these domestic and international to 10, and then it would purely be based on who's got the better overall team. Basically. Yeah. I don't know. There's so much we can do in here. So we've got options. It's just how much we want to fuck with it, if that makes sense. I would prefer not to do as much modding as I'm doing on the youth stuff, because it is quite time consuming. You've got to stop recordings and stuff to get all this stuff to work. So I'd have to do all this like at the end of a live stream, go through and fix up stuff. But yeah, totally possible. Totally possible. All right, let's get rid of that. But yeah, I mean, that's it. That's my thoughts for the Journeyman this year. Nothing complicated, nothing like, oh, we've got to start in Australia, then we've got to go to Asia, then we've got to go to here, there, and everywhere. I think we just play it out as a manager. We can pick the manager, or I can be the manager, whatever. We can use someone from last year's Journeyman, or I can be the manager, and we just go through and win as many titles as we can and build up that international team, because that's the main gist of it. All the intricacies and all that kind of stuff, you know, it gets lost with some people, and they're like, oh, why are you doing that? I'm like, well, it was in the rules video, which was 40 odd videos ago if you want to go back and watch it, but you know what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to keep it interesting and have this interaction, even if there's, you know, 5 or 10 of you. And once we start on Sunday, well, then the issue after that will be that I'll just be streaming when I, you know, have a couple of hours up my sleeve. I'm just going to jump straight in and go, fuck it, we're going live. Have notifications on the second channel, or watch Twitter or whatever, however you follow me. And we'll jump in and do a couple of hours. If there's no one here, I'll just plow on. If there is people here, well then we'll get involved. But generally during the week, streaming times will be all dependent on when I've got the youth edition stuff. I just found a player in my career mate named Moses Gong. Oh, that's not too bad. But I know, that's my thoughts. Is you reckon that's on par for everyone? Everyone would be happy to be involved with that if you are around at the time. I know Jake's around and Corner Flag's around a fair bit. Lyric, I see you in here often. I mean, not a lot of people come over here from the main channel yet. But yeah, just more of a little fun community series, if anything, that we can have some shits and giggles with. I'll still play games live. Like, fuck it, we can play a game live right now if we really want to, just for shits and gigs. Before we call it a day. Alright, let's do... What did we say the shittest team was? UCD. What's the best team? What's the best team in the game? Barcelona. All right. It's got all my sliders on as well. Legendary. All right. Yeah, this is. Welcome to the preseason. No, he's not it. Fucking get in, mate. Oh, Farrell. All right. And it's raining.
Well, this is the setting for our featured match today. Welcome to you. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith.
Score predictions. Score predictions.
We'll live up to the goal. I think counting the hours out for this one. In the first 10 minutes, how this match is going. Who can get the upper hand?
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Still the question. Well, here is the team sheet for the home side. Well, we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1 formation, which can look a bit negative.
Yeah, but you look at the players in that five, midfield five, and I think a couple at least will be trying to support the lone frontman.
This is the away team lineup. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Piqué starts alongside Clement Longley at the back. Luis Suarez is the lone striker today. It's with De Jong.
What? You think we're going to win with a half-star team? Fuck's sake, bro. Get the fucking ball out.
Ball up, Barcelona. Well, we expect Lionel Messi to be the master of the ball, and probably the master of the game as well.
Well, he's obviously the man to watch, the man to mark. Just to make the opposition do try and go for to lose the concentration almost. They saw it coming from a long way out.
Different angle on it here. No great shocks then to see Barcelona ahead. They do continue to set world standards, Alan. Barcelona, marvellous to watch.
Yeah, they rarely disappoint, do they? Been at the pinnacle of European world football.
I can't believe you guys actually think I'm going to score. I'm really lucky to get a shot away.
Sergi Roberto. He wants to run at them with the ball. It's good to see. Excellent tackle. The result is a throw. Room for the cross. Essing. Shot back.
Mark!
You'll see that this player has scored quite a few from these kind of distances, and it isn't up. Well, he's not going to miss from there. He was concentrating, had his head down, good connection.
JB3 Sports Gaming.
Just widen the...
To the owner of the blue vehicle, registration BT04D0M, please return to your vehicle. You've left your lights on, thank you.
Now we decided to get into a UCD half-star versus the best team in FIFA. Oh, with my legendary sliders, fuck me! Offside, lucky.
key.
There we go. Well, that's halfway. Oh, Jesus.
It's Messi.
It's fucking messy. All
Griezmann.
right.
Good to go.
1-7. Tackle, Katie. We're going to have to start breaking legs, I think.
Sergio Roberto. Now Messi. It's a shot. Shot blocked here. Good defending. That's going back to the goalkeeper.
Real surprised to see Barca dominating the ball here. No wonder they're winning. Sometimes you can have the ball and not be able to do anything with it, but this side have been quite the opposite. So creative and so clinical so far.
All right. Part of this game is threads it through.
What are you, an alligator? Oh, he does it again. Yeah, look at you. Have a look at you. Get out of here. Fuck me, it's probably too loud, eh? Let's turn that down a bit. Hang on, sorry. You got to let me know about the volume, boys. All right. Jesus. Let's go, Kerrigan. Let's go, son. No.
Much organisation. Lost crucial time. Trying to get it wide. It's a good idea, but he couldn't find his supporting player.
Oh, yeah, because you've got to use your head there. When you weren't using your brain, you muppet.
Doyle.
What Doyle rules. Let's go, Kerrigan.
Still got a bit to
Oh,
go.
rinsed. Fucking rinsed.
It's Messi. Great interception. Closing him down.
Oh, look out. Old McDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I. E-I-E-I. Ah!
Goalkeeper knows in the middle to stop the cross like that.
Griezmann.
Tried to win it, but it'll be a throw.
Oh, McDonald. He's keen. He's Kerrigan. He lays it off. Oh, Doyle.
Promising situation. He could have made more of that. Lionel Messi.
1-9. Hey, settle down. Settle down.
Good work here in terms
Oh,
of
fuck me.
possession.
Here comes that Barcelona passing. Game save. Sheridan. Corner. It's a corner. We haven't looked like... Whoa. They cannot cross a ball here on FIFA 20. I can tell you that right now.
A short corner. Successful tackle.
Let's go.
Trying to catch the other team out.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 2
Ah, you
minutes
bastard.
of added time.
They counter-attack themselves now.
Oh, Sheridan.
No wonder his teammates have congratulated him. That was superb.
Played towards the edge of the penalty area and a waiting teammate. So we've reached the break. 3-0, the half-time score. Here he is, the man with the German name, born in France, very much a French international, but so much of his life spent in Spain, and maybe that's why he's such...
Half-time stats. It's ugly. It's ugly. Alright, let's get this game finished. And then I need to call it a night.
A very one-sided first half, and the team on the wrong end of that scoreline has got to show a bit of backbone now. That's a lovely piece of skill. The advantage play for Barcelona. He's given the free kick.
Well, he can't go for goal, but it is a dangerous situation, this, because if he gets it on the money, it's going to be hard to defend against.
Really whipped in.
Oh, rubbish. Makes it 4. Fuck, this crowd's loud for, what, all 6,000 that can fit in this stadium? Oh, fuck off. Get it out there. Let's go. Let's go, McDonald. Keane. Kerrigan. There's Doyle. He's got no one really running except for the winger. Oh, that's soft as cheese. See you, Lyric. Have a good one, mate. We'll be finishing up shortly. Oh, what was that?
A real chance for Griezmann to get going. Jordi Alba played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going.
No, it's not going to just be on Fridays. It's going to be whenever I get a chance to go live and stream. It could be at any time. It could be 1 day a week. It could be 5 days a week. It just depends when I have the time to get the Journeyman up and about. The first one will be Sunday at this stage, but I will let you guys know. Oh. Oi! Yeah, bell's on, or follow on Twitter, or, you know, I'll try and put it in the community tab on the main channel. All that kind of good stuff. But I'm doing it on the YouTube stream, so it'll be here constantly. Like, if you don't catch it, you can always watch it back afterwards if you feel like it. It will be at weird and random times for most people because, of course. Oh, nice goal. It all just comes down to when I have the time, and usually that's between 7 PM and 11 PM on a weekday for me. So like lunchtime UK is my recording times, and then if I have free time on the weekend and I'm not with the missus, then yeah, like now. crowd is way too loud. Is that a Barcelona thing?
Respect to their opponents, but they've shown the class too.
Well, the rain seems to be getting far worse now. I only congratulate the players. They're not complaining. They're just getting on with it.
Got no choice, have they? But the ref having a little glance at the darkening skies, and he might have a decision to make soon.
Encouraging play from this team now. Keeping the ball. Lost his marker there cleverly. Maybe the cross. Football is a passing game. Goodness me, they're passing all around the opposition beautifully here.
Yeah, there's been a good tempo to it, good movement off the ball, and
This Paul.
they've made the opposition work really hard.
Sergio Roberto. Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position.
Oh! Wow. Okay.
Pleased with that. He's outnumbered in the box, but he got there first.
Savagery. Crowd is too loud. Oh, let's go, Kerrigan. Oh, ref! How about you call a penalty, mate? Soft as cheese. With the EA game changes, how much interaction do you get with EA during the FIFA cycle? I can talk to them at any time, mate. We just don't have direct chat with, like, you know, the coders or the developer. We have direct chat with our community managers and community teams, and then they have to pass the messages on. I'm constantly, probably once a week, I'll report something different
Well, it's a 90-minute match.
on things that, you know, I have an issue with, or things that I think need to be looked at. And then wherever they get put in a priority system to be looked at, God only knows.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Well, there we go. 6-0. No one picked it. Unlucky. You seem to be struggling on legendary difficulty. For a more enjoyable experience, we suggest you decrease to world class. Would you like to change the difficulty now? No, and don't show me this message again. 12 shots to 2. What are you talking about? It's half-star team versus the best team in the game. Alright, that is where we finish today. Thanks for stopping by, and we will see you again very, very soon. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. You have a good one.